I'm back for part 2 of this mini-series. That's right, I'm actually going to be finishing a series instead of making one episode and completely forgetting about it. Anyways, today we're going to be going over every monster slash Darkener we know and just talking about them for a little bit. Like always, these descriptions are not going to be that in-depth because of how many monsters there are, and I know I'm a little late to this, but thank you all for 7,000 subscribers. That really means a lot to me. Anyways, without further ado, let's get started. The weird wobbly things are technically the first Darkeners found in the game. I don't really know if it's supposed to be a monster or a Darkener, but it's a safe bet to add them in. And they shoot projectiles at Chris and Susie when they first appear in the Dark World. Lancer's the iconic prince of the Card Kingdom. He's the son of the Spade King and Digital Queen and rides an awesome bike. Ralsei is the Prince of Darkness and technically the first party member Chris ever recruits. His special powers are healing and acting suspicious. The Ralsei dummy is a creature created by Ralsei in order to teach Chris combat. They're very huggable. Rudin is the first real enemy the player encounters. It's very greedy and adores shiny things. Top Chef is a Darkener who resembles a spinning top. He's a skilled chef who always seems to be crying about something. Hathy is a mouth heart monster who takes a support role in combat. It can be easily flustered by flirting. C-Round is a small little checker dog monster who can grow big by wearing a crown, becoming K-Round. He possesses the strongest power of all, almond milk. Jigsari is a meek puzzle piece Darkener who was forced to join the king's army. They seem to dislike fighting and are easily spared. Jigsaw Joe is another puzzle piece monster who acts as a trainer of sorts to the three heroes. He is accompanied by the Chris Master, Susie Master, Ralsei Master, and TP Master. All these Darkeners aid the three heroes and provide combat mechanics. Sham is a mysterious shopkeeper and former court magician who has history with the court jester. He is the token nihilistic character for the chapter. Rabik is a small dust bunny Darkener who likes to get blown. Wait, no. Blockster is a Darkener who loves to train and fight. Its body can be rearranged and doing so makes it happy. Starwalker Bird is a flying star creature who attacks the Fun Gang. It's nothing more than a cheap knockoff of the original Starwalker. The original Starwalker is a secret NPC who appears after Chris rings the bell found in the Starwalker Bird room. They serve as a very temporary party member. Blocktree is a sentient tree who serves as a roadblock for the Fun Gang. The Scissor Dancers are a group of Darkeners who serve as obstacles for the player. The Man is a mysterious being who hides behind a tree. If interacted with, he will give Chris an egg. The Royal Korak is a Darkener who was originally found in the forest. In Chapter 2, they appear in Ralsei's castle and holds Ralsei's hat. The Little Ball is a Darkener who doesn't want to speak to anyone, stating that it's just a little ball who doesn't want to talk. The Blue Blocks are Darkeners who are first encountered in the forest. They are among the Darkeners who congratulate the Fun Gang for defeating King. Worm is a caterpillar Darkener who can be seen eating the clothes off of the Ralsei dummy. Malleus is a blacksmith Darkener who loves weapons. He can fix cakes, keys, and even people. Pawnmen are pawn Darkeners who reside on the Great Board. They are very simple creatures who like to take life one square at a time. Rudin Ranger is a stronger version of Rudin who loves showing his superiority. He loves Power Ranger-like shows. Head Hathy is the stronger version of Hathy, and although it is more powerful, it has less friends than Hathy. Clover is a three-headed Darkener who serves as a boss enemy. They ask the Fun Gang questions about themselves and resemble the club's card. Mr. Society is a white bishop Darkener who enjoys bragging about his intelligence. He is very afraid of the king. Mr. Elegance is a white knight Darkener who talks with a western accent. He is friends with Mr. Society. Rule's card is a lesser dad of Lancer and a servant of the king. He is the master of puzzles. The king is the father of Lancer and serves as the final boss of Chapter 1. He resembles a hamster. Pair of Eyes is a prisoner within the card castle. Although it seems intimidating, it is nothing more than just two eyes. The circus wagons are lion-looking Darkeners who serve as jail cells for the king's prisoners. Despite being cages, they are quite sentient. The former kings are three other kings who are locked up by King. These Darkeners resemble Clover, Hathy, and Rudin. Circus animals are animal cracker Darkeners who are trapped in the cages. They are happy because they are finally getting company in their cages when the three kings are locked up. Pippins are diamond-shaped Darkeners who were originally supposed to be enemies. They are seen during the finale of Chapter 1, helping the Fun Gang defeat the king. Jevil is a secret boss in Chapter 1 and was formerly the king's jester. He went mad after encountering a mysterious individual, and he views the entire world as just one big game. The Everyman is a mysterious being who appears randomly throughout the game. It is speculated that this being is the Knight, who seems to be the primary antagonist of the game. The Thrash Machine, although not sentient, is a powerful tank/giant mech who serves as the Fun Gang's ultimate weapon. It can take many different forms, but its most powerful is its duck form.
Plug Boys are small little pink creatures and act as the main citizens of the cyber world. They wear many different articles of clothing, like fedoras, bandanas, and suits. Werewires are Plug Boys who are corrupted by Queen's wires. Although they were mind-controlled by the Queen, some are non-hostile. The Queen is the main antagonist of Chapter 2 and is probably the funniest character in the series. Everything she does is completely random and nonsensical. Sweet, Captain, and KK are a trio of robots who make up the group Sweet Captain Cakes. These Darkeners love music and serve as allies during the final battle of Chapter 2. They are one of the few characters who possess the strongest weapon of all, almond milk. Spamton is a floppy disk Darkener who asks Chris if they want to save. Chris will respond to this by telling them they have no idea what saving is. Icon Man and his friend are a duo of Darkeners who want to know how to deal with crushing existential dread. That is relatable. Newbert is a red slime Darkener who is liked by everyone. Trashy is a Darkener who hangs out near Newbert. He is hated by everyone. Hacker is a Darkener in the shape of a mouse icon. He gives the Fun Gang a quest to find blue checkmarks and will move into their town if they complete the task. The Addisons are a group of business people who love to advertise their wares. They serve as vendors and were once friends of Spamton. Tasks are cat-like creatures who can be found in the cyber world. They are the natural enemies of the mouse. Viru-Coons are virus Darkeners who can be found in the cyber city. Although they seem to be dangerous, they are quite nice and even teach Noelle how to fight. Ambulances are the ambulance Darkeners who serve as the main law enforcement of Cyber City. They are the natural enemies of the Viru-Coons. Pop-ups are weird dolphin-like enemies who appear in Chapter 2. They become more powerful the more attention they get, but if they're ignored, the weaker they get. Mouse is a small mouse who appears all throughout the cyber world. They help Noelle get over her fear of mice. Mousewheel are a group of mice who serve as a mini-boss in Chapter 2. They are just 3 mice with their tails wrapped together. Swatchlings are the main servants of the Queen and can change colors. They are also extremely buff. Task Manager is the leader of the tasks. She loves organization and carries around a whip, and she's definitely furry bait. Werewire is a stronger version of Werewire. They love fighting and are angry at the Fun Gang for sparing it. It was also able to resist Queen's wires through sheer willpower. Swatch is the leader of the Swatchlings and the head butler of Queen's Castle. He has one of the best designs in the series. Mousemillion is a mouse who wears a beautiful wig. It claims to be better than every other mouse, but is still below Newbert. The Yes Men are 2 cyan-colored Darkeners who believe Queen's actions to be justified. Wig Robot is an odd Darkener who only appears if the blue checkmark quest is completed. Gimmick Saucers are the Darkeners found around the Queen's Castle. They serve as obstacles for the player and fire projectiles at them. Wall plugs are found in the Queen's basement and launch out like chain chomps when the player gets near. Pipus are small clam creatures created by Spamton Neo, and I have no idea if I'm saying that right. They are the only enemy in the game with a male and female version. Spamton is a mysterious businessman found in Deltarune Chapter 2. He is both an important character and a secret boss, which sucks because he completely overshadows Jevil. The Roaring Titans are 3 giant creatures seen during Ralsei's explanation about the Roaring. They are supposed to wreak havoc and turn all Darkeners into stone. The TV creature is the last character seen in Chapter 2. All that can be seen is its creepy smile. Mike is an unseen character that spoke with Spamton and drove him to insanity. It is speculated that this Mike is the same person who drove Jevil mad. Well, that's it. I finally finished this little series. Well, at least for now, until the next chapters come out. I finally proved to myself that I can actually finish a series. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.